Mother Nature provided a great backdrop for you and for us, but we had a little help right behind us from Double B Plant Farm. We sure do thank them for these plants.
We really do. Blooming all over the place, and it's just made our day complete.
Now, you know, Georgia's statewide tests prove that Columbia County has some of the best schools in the state.
And as WJBF News Channel 6's Courtney Elledge tells us, not only do the students raise that bar high academically, they also know the value of supporting each other in times of need.
An Evans High School student who survived brain cancer has one goal: to reach out to others.
Well, he's always happy. Every time I've seen Trip, he's happy.
I've met very few people that had the desire and the heart to want to give to other people like Trip does.
Trip Bogus has been cancer-free for 13 years. He feels surviving brain cancer has led him to have a purpose in life. That purpose is to help others who may be going through a mental or physical illness.
Being cancer-free was not is a reward, but it's not something to sit here and brag about. It's something I need to take my life on to help other kids.
At 18, Evans High senior Trip Bogus has started a program called Hunt for Life. The nonprofit organization helps children with life-threatening illnesses and children who have lost a parent to an illness or a tragedy. The program began when Trip himself experienced the positive results of doing his favorite activities, fishing and hunting. Hunt for Life took his mind off of the medicine, the hospital, and the tubes for a couple of hours.
It just made me forget about all the time being in the hospital and forget about dying and things. We always say, stop thinking about dying and think about living.
Trip went from being a child with a life-changing disease to being a young man in high school who changes lives. His heart of gold and care for others is something that's contagious. The Evans High Knights and the top knight himself, Superintendent Nagel, largely supports his nonprofit organization.
I wish Trip well, and I know that these students will provide that support and comfort.
I really never thought of the school doing, you know, just something that much, like to help me out and everything like that.
Distracted from radiation treatments, Hunt for Life has made Trip a happier young man, improving his attitude and his spirit.
Great story from Courtney. Thank you so much, Courtney.